Greetings, this is Vane and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40,000 Gladius, Relics of War. Okay. Get a feeling you might be toast. Invoking a changer's name is highly risky. Few know what he will do to further his excellent, endless plans, or the curses he brings if he is distracted for no purpose. After a rite of change, some mutate, some disappear, some are embedded alive in the city walls, but always something is learned. Captive Benz, Dirgecaster. Captive Benz, a good increase to the population limit. Dirgecaster. Grants cast Rhinos, Diviners, and cast Land Raiders the ability to prevent overwatch attacks. Frag Grenade. Grants cast Lords, cast Space Marines, Habits, Corn Berserkers, Master of Possession, and Warp Smiths the ability to throw anti-infantry grenades. Corn Berserkers, melee infantry unit. Mark of Nurgle. Mark of Chaos that increases the hit points of an allied unit. Allied infantry, cast infantry unit. Master position. Psychic hero that summons demons and supports allies. Okay. Standing on the shop item. To open it, click on the shop button. Unholy rites are powerful citywide effects that can be activated by expanding population. Coordinating the rites together with sacrificing chaos cultists to increase population growth is a key element to getting the most out of your economy. Chaos Space Marines. Ever since the Horus Heresy, Space Marines have been tempted to betray the path of chaos, whether for selfish reasons or great ideals. Sundered from the Imperium, having turned their backs on the Emperor, these warriors know that there can be no peace for them, neither forgiveness nor absolution. They are wholly committed to the path they now tread, for good or for ill. They can expect no quarter from former battle brothers. all the gods, only the Father Nurgle seems to care for his worshippers, and his worshippers care for the slaves who operate the city, providing them the perfect quarters to breed disease and pestilence, while keeping enough of them physically and mentally robust to perform the many horrifying roles that fallen Astartes masters demand of them. Vital resources like food or energy and influence are accumulated and shared globally. Every city provides and consumes these resources from the same pool, allowing you fully specialised cities and even stock up on the resources for harsher times. Cities acquired a special resource tile with no building slots, while other tiles need to be exploited by constructing building on them. Resource tiles grant a city-wide exit increase to your resource output. Masters of Possession lead war bands of devoted warriors in pursuit of untold power. These sorceress figures have mastered the darkest and most blasphemous lore, the art of using hosts as living flesh to house demonic spirits. It is they who perform the profane ceremonies of binding that imbued the Demon King with their warp-born power. Gouging the breach in the fabric of real space, the Master of Possession draws a willing entity from the Immaterium, channeling its terrible energies into the body of a supplicant or chassis of a war machine. So thoroughly are these dread figures steeped in blasphemous sorcery that where they walk, reality itself recoils. It was the gruesome experiments of Angron, Primarch of the World Eaters, that led to the creation of the first Berserkers. By the ritual lobotomization of his warriors, he removed all sense of fear and danger, and heightened the race's solid experience in combat. When the Legion saw itself to Khorne, the Berserkers were no longer bound by Imperial battle doctrine, and were given full reign to exercise their bloodthirsty skills. They have since become the ultimate close combat shock troops, entering uncontrollable frenzy in the heat of battle. This device emits a series of terrifying wails, screams and howls that demoralize and confuse the enemies who hear them. The Rhino is the most contrast with Space Marines, and the same can be said for the Heretic Astartes. This machine is so ruggedly constructed, it can see hundreds of years of warfare and still function at peak efficiency. The tank's chassis is based upon a standard template construct, meaning it is relatively simple to build, maintain and repair. Over the 10,000 years since the Long War began, the Rhino has been seen continued use as the favoured transport of the Chaos Space Marines. They'll even go so far as to loot them from defeated Imperial armies, although they will burn them clean of Imperial insignia as quickly as possible and festoon the stolen vehicles with spikes, blades and gory trophies taken from the dismembered bodies of their previous owners. Nurgle's blessing manifests not only as a suite of virulent plagues and diseases, but also the inhuman constitution needed to survive them. Infantry units can be marked by one of the Dark Gods to increase the unit's powers. Only a single mark can ever exist on a unit, and it can never be removed. Later in the game, icons of cards can be used to further increase the unit's favour of the Dark Gods even further. Attack a blast away the enemy's soul so that the spiritual shell left behind can be possessed by a demon, who quickly transforms it into a more pleasing form. The power of the Immaterium flows from the sucker, imbuing the demons that reside within his followers to even greater ferocity. And the sucker uses the sacrificial soul to remold and repair an unholy demon form. The tainted spirits of warpsmiths are particularly invigorating offerings to those demon engines that are in their charge. The bound Demon King now to your throne, howled in herald to herald an arrival. Into your chamber strides the shifting Uniok, your master of possession. His familiars have been whispering since arriving on the planet, and now talk of a great prospect for the planet, for any lord with the power to take it. Please the four gods, hiss Uniok's many voices, and they will make this planet a fit home for a demon prince. This planet is, in some sense you don't bother to comprehend, alive. With the aid of Eniok and the guidance of the gods, you shall take it, and hopefully descend to demonhood yourself. Some units have extra abilities that can be utilised to gain an edge in combat. Choosing an ability by selecting its button and selecting a target with the left mouse button. Using an ability may consume the unit's action point and movement, preventing the unit from performing any further movement or attacks that turn. Crystalline Body. Champions of cast attacks going to permanently increase hit points when killing an enemy. Havoc's long range infantry unit is more accurate while style, so that's like heavy artillery. Crack Grenade. Mark of Corn increases the attack of allied Chaos non-Psycho infantry unit. Smeder of Sorrow. Build increases loyalty. Warpsmith. Hero that supports vehicles and boosts the economy. What have you? And we're going to leave it there. So this has been Vane doing Let's Play Warhammer 40,000 Gladius. Relics of War. If you like what you're seeing here, be sure to like, subscribe, share and comment. Please consider sponsoring me on Patreon, and until next time, goodbye.